Hello everybody. For assignment number 7, you will find 4 figures here. So among these 4 figures, you need to choose at least 3 of them. And then you draw the part file, and then you will set up the drawing layout with front, auxiliary view and isometric view, as well as the dimensions. Okay, so today we will learn about auxiliary views. So for each of the figures you will have 2 files. One is the part file, the 3D part file, and another is the drawing file, okay, with the layout with front, auxiliary and isometric view. Okay, let's start with the first figure. The first one here you can see, which is the rod guide, and remember all the dimensions are given in inch. Okay, so I'm going to start inventor software and open the inventor professional. It will take a while, then we will start. Okay, because all the dimensions are in inches, we are going to open the inch template. So click on file, then click on new, and then find the English template. You can expand it and find the English template, standard inch, and then click on create. After that, I'm going to start with the base. I will draw a rectangle with 3-inch width and 2-inch length. Okay, so start a sketch, 2D sketch here, and you can choose any plane. I'm choosing XZ plane. Click on XZ plane. You see this is tilted, so I'm going to change the direction like this, and then from the list of rectangles choose this third option, which is the 2-point center rectangle. So I'm clicking that and click on the center point. This will be helpful to keep track of the working planes, so I'm using this option. Anyway, at the dimensions 3-inch by 2-inch, and after that add the radius, 0.25-inch radius for the fillet. So click on the fillet and 0.25, make it 0.25, and click on all the corners like this, and then finish the sketch and extrude 0.75 inch. So extrude 0.75 inch. Okay, and on top of this you can add some circles. I'm going to add some circles over here. You can touch the fillet and click on the center point. When you will touch the fillet, it will show you the center points. Okay, and the diameter of these circles are 0.25 inch. 0.25 inch. I'm going to add here 0.25. okay, it is here. Do the same thing on all the sides. 0.25. First you need to move your mouse closer to the fillet, and then you'll move inside. That will show you the center point, otherwise you will not find the center point. Okay, move your mouse closer to the fillet, it will show you the center point, then you click on the center point. Okay, finish the sketch and then extrude this circle, this circle, this circle, this circle, all of them, but in the different direction. So click on this cut extrude, that will make the cut. You can drag it down to make sure that it is making the holes. Click on OK. So the base is ready. Before I lose anything, I have to save this file. Click on the save button and give a name, figure 7.1. This is 7.1. Okay, now I need a plane which is going through the center but at a 30-degree angle. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm gonna find the surface that is going through the center. Okay, so I'm choosing XY plane, which is going through the center as well as it is in the middle of the object. Okay, you can make this visible by right click and make it visible like this. Now if your work plane, XY work plane, does not match with the middle section, that means if your XY plane is not at the middle of the figure, you can do another way. You can add a plane like here. You can add the mid plane. Just click here on the mid plane and then choose this surface and this surface. In that way, you'll have the middle plane. So I'm going to make the XY plane invisible. Still you have the mid plane because I have just added the middle plane here. Anyway, on this new middle plane, start a sketch. Okay, and then add a line. Okay, add a line at the midpoint. You will see a green dot, so draw a line over there, straight line, vertical straight line. Okay, now finish it. So you have a central line that is going through the middle section of the main figure. So what's next? You need to assign another plane. So I'm going to click on the plane again and find the option which is called angle to a plane around an edge, this one. Okay, let me make it bigger. So click on the list of planes and find the mid what is that? Yes, the angle to plane around an edge. So click that option and then choose this surface and the edge, the line that you just created. Click that line and here you need to type the number 30, the angle. Okay, 30-degree angle. So what happened here now? You have a new plane which is making 30-degree angle with the middle plane. After that, you don't need this work plane anymore, so I'm going to right click on that and make it invisible. Okay, all right, so now choose this angular plane, click on that angular plane and start to the sketch. Okay, now I'm going to show you the dimensions here. So what are the dimensions? You can find the dimensions on here, this section. So what am I going to do? I'm going to draw a straight line from the midpoint that is showing a yellow dot, and then straight up 0.75. okay, it's not going straight up, so I need to delete that. Click here, move straight up, click here, and then use the dimension to make it 0.75. okay, now from there click on the top of that line, move your mouse to the left and then type 0.75 once again, move straight down, type 0.25, enter, move to the right, again 0.25, enter, move to the down. Okay, let me make it bigger so that you can see. Move your mouse towards down, 0.25 again, press enter, move to the left, 0.25 again, press enter, move down again, 0.25, press enter, and then click on this point to close the boundary. Okay, now you need a circle, so draw a circle, click on the circle and click on this point over here, and then the next point will be over here. Okay, so what's next is you need to do, draw a straight line from this point to the end of the line so that you can, or end of the circle, so that you can trim the extended portion of the circle. So click on the trim and then choose the right side of the circle, click OK. It's not taking because of these additional dimensions. So I'm going to click on this dimension and delete this, and then adding a dimension for this circle, accept it, and then trim. Okay, it's working. Now you use the circle again and click on this point and draw another circle with the diameter 0.75 inch. Okay, now use the trim to trim the other half of the circle as well. Now escape from the trim, and you can delete this line. You don't need that, so I'm going to delete this. I forgot to trim some of the parts of the big circle, so I'm going to click on the trim again and trimming this portion here, this portion here, this portion here. Okay, so the big circle will have only 1/4 remaining. Rest of the 3/4 are already trimmed off. Finish the sketch and then extrude. Okay, so go to 3D and extrude. You need to choose the two-sided extrude, symmetric extrude this time, and then make the thickness is 1, so the thickness should be 1 inch. Make sure it goes on both sides symmetrically. Okay, let me make it bigger a little bit so that you can see. Okay, after that what you'll need to do, you'll just need to do a mirror. So where is the mirror? Mirror is here. Choose this object and then click on the mirror plane, choose this surface as a mirror plane and click OK. After that you need a hole on the top which is 0.25 inch diameter. Okay, for doing this I'm going to assign a new plane. Okay, so you will find the new plane here, and I'm going to choose this option. What does it say? It says tangent to the surface and parallel to a plane. So I'm choosing this plane as a plane and a surface of this one, so it will make a surface on the top of the cylindrical part here. So what I'm going to do, click on here, choose this surface, top surface of the base, and then the curved surface on the top of the object. Click that. It will create the surface. It should create. It didn't. Let me try again. Let me try again. This and this. Okay, it worked this time. Right now you start a 2D sketch on the top surface, this one, and draw a circle for here. Draw a circle with a diameter 0.25 inch. That is the diameter of the hole. Finish the sketch and extrude. It needs to be gone on the other direction, so flip the direction and then choose this one, cut extrude. Okay, and then you can choose this option which will make the hole up to the next surface. So click on this one and then choose this circular hole and click on OK. So in that way you will get a hole that is only making a hole on the top of the part. All right, and then click on home button. You escape from the orbit. Okay, and right click on the plane that you don't want to see, just make it invisible. Right click on this plane and make it invisible. In that way your drawing will become much cleaner. Okay, and click on the save button to make sure that you have saved. Now I'm going to show you how to plot this figure on a two-dimensional drawing sheet. For that you need the template that you created a couple of weeks ago. Just click on the file and open that template. I'm going to open that template. It's in the document folder for my case. So click on that drawing template that you have in your computer, or if you don't have that, you just download that from your old assignments and open that template. So this is the template that I have for myself. You should have a similar drawing template that you made a couple of weeks ago. Now first click on the base view. That is showing you the front view for the drawing, but this view is not suitable for creating the auxiliary view. So I'm going to rotate this and find the top view. Okay, you can keep it here on the top side. All right, and then click on OK. So now we'll use this base view for the support of my auxiliary view. So click on the auxiliary view. That will create an angular surface. So click on the view, the top view that you just created, and then click on this line over here, the inclined surface line that is now showing with a red color. Click that and move your mouse towards down and click again. So this is a different view. This is an angular view, but it is showing you the circle with a full circular shape. I'm going to show you what it will look like if you just plot the front view and right hand side view. You can use the projected, click on the top view and see if I make this view, right click and create, this is not a full circle, this looks like an ellipse. So I'm going to delete this view which is not useful. So this is called the auxiliary view. Okay, now I need the projected view for the isometric view. Okay, so click on this base one and move your mouse towards this location and click, and then right click and click on create. So this is the isometric view, the three-dimensional view which is created, and now double click on that, left click two times. Okay, just click on the left mouse button twice. Okay, now click on the home button here. That will make this nice isometric view, and click on this shaded option, click on OK. So now you have the isometric view here, this is the projected view here, and this is the top view here. Okay, so I'm going to add some annotation, which are the center marks. You need to center marks here, 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 and then you need the central lines. The central lines should be, you can use this one as a central line. So you should have a central line using this line over here and this red line over here that will be aligned with this circle. Okay, and you will also need a central line for these two lines, and in the middle of these two lines, here again, here again, and here again. These four central lines are corresponding to these four holes. All right, So the center lines and center marks are done. After that, you need to add all the dimensions. So you can click on the retrieve model annotation and then click on this view, then click on apply, again this view and click on apply. Okay, cross that out. All the dimensions are cluttered, so I'm going to make it clean and readable. You can zoom in and try to make this readable. Drag everything outside. This is a repetition, so I'm going to delete this one. Otherwise everything looks good here. I'm going to choose this point. I'm going to delete this and add dimension for this line, which is basically the same. It's not working. Let's try to use Control Z, so it is now staying in the same place. So in that way you just add all the dimensions and make sure that they are clean and readable. After that, you need to add some information in the title block. What are they? They are, you can use the text. They are the date, so you can put the date. Today is October 17, 2022. 2022. Okay, and here assignment number 7.1. click OK. And also you need to write down the name of the views. So I'm going to use the text again. Here you write the top view. Okay, here you can type the auxiliary view, AUXILIARY, auxiliary view. And here this is the isometric view, Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing. You can change the text size and the color, which you'll find here in the edit layers toolbox. Here you can click this and then find the dimensions, click on this, okay, the default one, then click on the text, click on the edit text style, okay, that will bring you to the edit text style, and you can change the height from here. Okay, you'll see the text size will become little bit bigger, because in place of 0.12 inch I just chose 0.125 inch. And then you can choose the color from here. Let's have the color red. Click on OK, and you can click on save and close. You see all the text are now a little bit bigger, and they are now with different colors. Now make sure you save this file with a different name. So I'm going to click on the file and click on save as, and instead of using the same name, I'm just choosing the drawing template or drawing number figure 7.1. just choose another different name and click on save. Okay, After that, let me show you. After that, you need to choose two more drawings. You will see three others, so choose two more drawings from them and follow the same procedure to plot the base view and auxiliary view and the isometric view. The base view can be your top view, front view, or right and side view, any view that will be useful to find the auxiliary view. Remember, the auxiliary view will be an inclined surface. Okay, the auxiliary view will be created on an inclined surface, so you need the inclined surface to be visible, just like this line we used for the inclined surface to create the auxiliary view. So your base view should be in such a way so that you have the inclined surface to create the auxiliary view. So when you choose the base view, you should keep that in mind. Okay, so that's it. Choose other two drawings and just make similar drawing layout, and then upload all 6 files on module, 3 part files and 3 drawing files.